Hey guys, I'm Flinstones here, and welcome to the Element Effect. I will be doing the outline. As you can see, it's already painted. Um, uh, it was very hard. That green, this green was the hardest. Kazoo. Um, I came as close to it as I could. Most important thing is to have the characters all together. So I have. You got Fred, I got Wilma, I got Barney, I got Dino. Who else? I got Pebbles, I got Bam Bam. And so these are the ones that are left that are mainly the main characters. There's many more characters, but these are the you can say the somewhat of the family. These kangaroo, I forget the name of it. I'll look it up later. He was the pet of Barney and Betty. Yeah, I forgot to mention Betty. My Betty's always is also here. And we got Gazoo. Cool character. I really liked him. And we got Mr.Slate. So we'll be working on Mr.Slate. I'm gonna try to keep this phone as still as I can. I won't promise anything really, because I'm trying to still come up with the setup that I used to have before. The camera, like right up here, you guys can see me working like this. I gotta come up with the setup, and yeah, I gotta do that immediately so you guys can see everything I'm doing from top, from the top. And I gotta say, I've been kind of lazy and not solving the problem, because that's a problem right now. I don't want you guys to be seeing everything like this. So yeah. So basically, what I'm doing right now is let me just get the lines. I think this thing is kind of getting dry because I've had it without a tip, so it's been kind of drying. See, come on. You can do it. There we go. It's coming back. The tint is the ink. Got the fans going on here, and so it's gonna be coming out like this, basically, just like Fred. I really like how that came out, and yeah. So awesome how these cartoons made me feel like Saturday morning cartoons, and I think I was watching these cartoons before, I think after school, and I remember watching cartoons right in the morning, early in the morning, Saturday morning, and I really miss those times, honestly. I don't know about you guys, but I really, really miss those times. Times were simple, and it was just simple times, good, really good times, and there was more communication. People would just talk to each other, and it was one of those things. Now everybody's on their phone. And I even seen couples, they go out on dates, if you can call that a date. I've been out with my wife, and me and my wife don't get into messing with the phone when we're actually together. We have fun with each other, and we talk, and that's the way you're supposed to be, not being on the phone at the time. But yeah, I've seen dates going out, people just together, and I'm like, man, they only knew what they're really missing. They're missing those very special moments that you will never get back, And again, the 80s, something else. I enjoy the 80s. I love the 80s, actually. Me and my wife are always sending each other stuff about the 80s. You know, those AI reels. It's pretty cool. Welcome back to the 80s. I just saw one today that my wife sent me. It's like, wouldn't it be nice to go back in the, back to the past and just have like a a day pass, you can say, to relive the 80s and just go back there. And maybe the 80s weren't that great for everybody, but I just had good memories. We all had our good and bad, but when I mean about having so much fun in the 80s is because things were simple, and what I'm doing now here is just reminds me of the 80s. Cartoons back in the day, they were funny. They were really funny. Nowadays, it's like, I don't know. I can't find the humor today in these cartoons. It's very hard to hold this phone up and trying to. I have a piece of tape behind it. It's not helping at all. I'm trying to keep this thing still. And I think it's better if I just keep it here and work it. Yeah, I think it's better. Without the tape, it's not moving around so much. So basically what I use here is it's acrylic paints. And I've learned that with this pen, if I press down too hard, I have to be very careful because I'm dealing with all these rings here of the wood, so it's a little bit hard at times, and I forget and like, don't press down so hard, man, because if you do it light, it's so much easier. You can continue doing going over it lightly, and it works better actually. If you press down too hard, it will just, yeah, again, you're fighting with these rings. Yeah, this part of the wood here is tough, strong, and this part is soft. So yeah, it's a little bit harder to work with this type of I think this is a 4x4 that I started cutting, and I wanted to do something, and I had some wood there in the garage and started cutting wood, and then I asked myself, what am I going to do with this? And I was doing coasters. I'm going to do coasters, but what am I going to do on the coasters? I mean, and it occurred to me, I might as well just paint on them, do something. And I came up with the idea, and my wife helped me out with the ideas, and we came up with this. So what I'm gonna do with all this is, I'll be showing you guys later. I'm gonna have like something like this on the board, but I'm gonna have 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I already have like about 3, 6, 9 characters. So it's gonna be in this type of position. I'm gonna put like a frame around it, and maybe I probably put like a frame around it, which is gonna look like somewhat like a rock, because like something like that. Actually, I actually did that many years ago, but it's gonna be not like that, but it's just gonna be. I'm gonna have like this, like right in the middle, like 3, 6, 9, and then around it, I'm gonna be a frame. Maybe the frame might be. I'm gonna make it look like a rock, just like like the Flintstones. They had all these frames that look like wood and rocks. So I gotta go back to that and see if I get any ideas, and I'll probably do it. And I'm gonna be using that right there that I bought actually bought it in Hobby Lobby. So no, I'm sorry, I didn't buy that in Hobby Lobby. I bought that and in Goodwill. I actually found that in Goodwill. I was getting some shirts there with my wife, and we found that. So I said, you know what, I could use this. She actually gave me the idea. You know what, Elvin, you can use this to what you were gonna do, and put all the characters on it. And she gave me, she comes up with all these great ideas, and we work very well together because we're both very creative. She took me to my first comic book convention in Orlando, MegaCon, this year. I was there for the first time in decades. Well, not in decades. I hadn't been there in 5-6 years, I believe. And yeah, convention has changed a bit. It's not what it was, but it was fun. So now I'm trying to get all this outline. Probably not on the camera here, but later I might just go a little bit, go around, just doing all the outline a little thicker. I'm just being very careful, but this is basically an idea. I'm gonna be doing the same thing with Kazoo, Kangaroo. Man, I can't remember the name of it. I'll go back and see what the name of it is. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. That's basically what I'm doing. I paint I just basically paint it first with acrylics. Make sure I got the raw colors right, very carefully. And yeah, and then I might just probably, after the video right now, I'm just gonna go over a little bit more and do certain things here that I can focus on, because right now I've got one hand just doing it and the other one holding the phone. Again, I have to work on the mic setup. And well, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. God bless. And actually doing this very late at night, 11 o'clock, I believe it is. I'm not sure. And so looking forward to getting this idea. Just basically have all the characters lined up like this. Let me just give you an idea before I leave. Like that. So you got rows of 3, 6, 9. So I have Fred up here. I got the other ones over there, as you can see. So this rows like 3, 6, 9, and then around it I put that frame that looks like a rock, maybe like a rock, like type of a rock texture type of thing to make it look more interesting. But who knows? I might just leave it just as wood. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. God bless. And yeah, stay creative out there. God bless. Until the next video, signing off.